So on this video, we're going to look at movement skills for scrambling, focusing on how we can use our feet. So we're going to look at the three types of foot placement that we've got available to us when we're on grade 1 scrambling ground. First is what I call smearing. It's probably the one we're going to use most often. Works really well when the rock is dry, but it's not so good when the rock is wet. So it's one to know about and to avoid if it's wet, but it's a good one when it's dry. What I'm doing, it's really simple. I'm just trying to keep my feet flat on the rock. And as the rock gets steeper, I'll be using the ball of my foot. But in the dry, on easy angled rock, I can use the whole of my foot. And I'm just trying to keep as much rubber in contact with the rock as possible. And for that to work, I need to stay upright. If I start leaning into the rock, which we all have a tendency to do when we get a bit frightened, you can see how it's going to push my feet out and away from me. So for smearing to work, I want as much rubber in contact with the rock as possible. I want to be upright, to be pushing my weight straight down through my feet. And then I want this rock to be nice and dry as well. So if the rock isn't dry and I need to use something else, I've got two other types of foot placement available to me. So the first of those we're going to call wedging. And I'm just looking at wedging my foot into a crack like that one there. It can be a horizontal break or it can be a vertical break. Anything that I can physically shove my foot into, and it's going to make sure that my foot doesn't move. So I'm going to call that wedging. So we've got smearing, we've got wedging, and then finally we've got edging.